Hello guys, Oscar here, and welcome back to the Minecraft video. Now today we're back in Skar's Vanilla Survival, and we're going to be doing a lot of work in the Nether today. Now first things, because we're actually going to see this place later on in the episode, in fact most of the episode, I want to show you guys what I've been doing in between episodes in our nether hub here. So first thing, I added a line of slabs with soul sand underneath, so we can run really fast on those now. And then I've also just extended things down. You can see our bartering farm there. And then here, this is our squid farm, and I think this looks pretty cool. You know, we got a little glass sort of land like water area. I think that looks pretty cool. I mean, obviously it's not real water, it's glass. There's slime all over because it's a slime farm, and I think it looks really cool. Next we have this little T-junction right here, and this end here, this will go to the end, and that's a long ways off. The end is pretty far away down there, but the portal to the end portal is there. And then on this side I didn't really know what to do, but I realized, what if we need to go outside to the nether? So I made this. Whoops, messed up a little bit, but yeah, made a cool little piston door that can only be activated by this button here, so nothing's just going to walk inside, and then it's totally concealed. It doesn't look hidden at all, unless you go outside, in which case there's a big basalt thing because of ghasts, which is pretty gross, but I mean, what are you going to do? So I think it's pretty cool, and that's sort of the work I've been doing here. This will be going to our guardian farm eventually, if we just fly a little bit. Ow. Oh, it didn't hurt me. How do you know? But yeah, that'll be going to our guardian farm eventually. But yeah, so that's what what I've been working on, and it's pretty cool. Now, what are we actually doing with the nether today? Well, we're going to be building a gold farm for these guys right here, these zombified piglins, because we need a lot of gold for that bartering farm up there, which I don't really have. I do have that passive gold farm by the squid farm, but that's not very fast. It's about 25 golden ingots per overnight session of AFKing, and that's not really going to suit our needs. So I'm going to build a super awesome gold farm today. And for that, because I didn't do any in-between episode work, we need to do some resource gathering. So I'm just going to grab some of this stuff, and then probably strip mine for the rest of it, just because apparently that's more efficient. So I'm just going to be grabbing some magma for the next couple hours, and then hopefully some other stuff as well. Alright guys, about an hour of grinding later, and we have all of this, and all of this, and I think we're ready to go. I'm a little bit nervous because, to be honest, I built one gold farm, and that's the one at the squid farm out that way, if you can see my cursor. Not sure if you can. Professional YouTuber moment. But yeah, so I've never built a gold farm before. And I'm also not using a design for this. I'm just kind of going off my own knowledge of them. So, yeah, here's to it going well. I can't make any guarantees that this might not work, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, guys, I picked a pretty cool spot, mostly because there's a huge landmass of netherrack down there. So hopefully that'll actually be pretty easy to spawn-proof, which I don't really feel like doing. So that with an AFK platform, this will probably be a really good spot. And so now here, this is as you can see right here, it's at Y level 127, this bedrock here. And now I get to do something that I've never done before, and that is break bedrock. That's right, it's possible. I'm going to do my best. Let's see. Alright, so in theory, I should clip through the netherrack right here. I have the coordinates of this block written down. Ah, I did it! Cool. Alright, let's see, what was it? 16 minus 143. So 16 Minus 143, that's this block right here. Alright, and great. Okay, I will be right back. The cool thing about having a well-stocked ender chest is that we don't really need to do anything drastic here to, that was weird, to create another portal. So now I'm just going to go see where this takes me, and then hopefully I can get back through another portal into the nether. That was dumb on my part. That was really not a smart move. Alright, is this somewhere I actually know? This might be near the garden. I don't know if you guys can even hear me. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna, take this down, and I've never actually seen them generate this high. That's kind of cool. But I'm gonna take this down and then find some other portal. That's, here's to that going well. Alright, we did gain 18, or, well, if I can catch it, 18 obsidian. That's pretty cool. Let's see, where did that other one go? I think it fell down here. Oh no, guys. Look how many rockets I have. Haha. Also, look how many ender chests I have. Haha. Look where we are. Oh, this is nice. We are really close to the Guardian farm, though. According to my coordinates, we are about 200 blocks from it, but I get to swim the whole way, so that's amazingly fun. Catch you guys in like half an hour, I guess, after I get there. Oh yeah, guys, this is the island where I was breeding the turtles, like just 10 minutes ago. Well, not 10 minutes. But yeah, you get what I mean. We're actually super close to the Guardian farm. That's cool. I'm gonna ender pearl up there. And yeah, see you guys. Wait, did I leave an ender chest here? Maybe I did. Oh, nope. Nope, couldn't. Nope, push my luck. Oh well, here we go. Keep going. We'll keep going. This is actually gonna go pretty fast. Look at this guy. He's helping me out. That's some dolphin's grace. It's real nice of him. Thank you, guy. Alright, we made it. First thing, rockets. We definitely need rockets. Luckily, this portal actually, the nether equivalent of this portal, is actually really close to where we just were, so this shouldn't take too long. Alright, now let's see if I can follow a tutorial correctly. Hopefully I can. I would hope. That was a sentence. Yeah, but either way, I'm currently getting this thing set up, and don't really know what else to comment on. I guess that. I think it goes like that. I'm gonna double check this, by the way. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, this should just go. Does this actually send me? Yeah, it does. Okay. Yeah, so that should be exactly what it is. I'm gonna double check, but these are like 2 out of 4 TNT that we were able to make, including like material. Like we took gunpowder from the brewing box. Like gunpowder is really rare for us right now, so we'll have to work on that in the future. But I'm just gonna double check this and then try that out, and hopefully it works. All right, I double checked. This is all correct. I just need to grab a piston, and yeah, here's to this going well. I can only do this twice because of the amount of TNT we have, but all right, I'm just gonna 3, 2, 1. Ah, dang it! No. All right, we'll try that again. Oh man, we are so lucky. Okay, so just to fill you guys in, I tried using my auto clicker, which it's not very good. That's just one way to put it. It actually switches to itself whenever you hit the hotkey for it. So I had to like try and navigate back to Minecraft, which already wasn't easy. And then I accidentally, while having my right click button just spammed at 1 time per millisecond, it just I accidentally clicked this on, and then I couldn't get a piston in my hand in time because I didn't have it in my hand, and then it just blew everything up. And then it also didn't record anything because it didn't. Because it switched out. So that all happened, and I thought I didn't have any TNT, but I thought I used to keep TNT in my utilities box. Look at that, we're good. We are totally good. And I'm just gonna keep trying this because I have lots of pistons, lots of everything else, lots of raw materials even. If we go here, I have lots of this. Like, we can just make stuff, you know, we're good. So I'm just gonna do this, hopefully without my auto clicker so you guys can see it, and it'll actually work this time, in theory. Okay, I think what the problem is that I'm clicking like this. You guys can probably hear it in my mic, my mouse, because my mouse is really loud, but I keep clicking like that, and that probably isn't fast enough, and it makes it really likely for it to mess up. So I think I'm just gonna hold it down. I don't know if that's gonna mess it up or not, but this is science. We try it. We try everything. We do this. We hold right click, just a solid. That looks good. That looks promising. Yeah. All right. 5th time's the charm. Okay, I don't have ladders apparently. 5th time's the charm. We did it. Cool. Only went through like 15 pistons and a bunch of TNT. But hey, we did it. This is our tunnel. We'll make this nice eventually, but right now we just need to be on top. Cool. Okay, I'm trying to think of where to build this thing. I guess we'll just go out here a few blocks, because I mean it's mostly going to be up that way, like up in the air. So I mean, I guess we'll just have it here, like in view of the hole. Yeah, let's just do that. Someday I build redstone with something that's not netherrack, but I don't know. That day seems pretty far away right now. Maybe we need to just smelt some stone or something. But yeah, anyway, so intro comment aside, yeah, I'm starting to get the collection area here. It's going to have, quick maths, 1, 2, 3, 7, right? Like I can't count. 7, yes. It's going to have 14 double chests worth of storage of gold nuggets only, because we're going to have a filter up there. And this is going to be a pretty tall farm, because I'm just building it from the ground up, you know, storage system, killing platform, and then spawning platforms. And so it's going to be a really tall farm. So I don't think I'm actually going to make this a player kill thing. It'll just be AFKable. And we will suffer some gold from that, but I mean, it's fine. I'm planning on just AFKing here a lot, so it should be alright. And anyway, yeah, this is where we are, and I'm currently working on the item distribution sort of system. So like the items will get filtered, drop down through here, and then they get pushed against here, and then pushed along there. And then that'll distribute all the golden nuggets along these. Okay, so in theory, when we drop an item into this hopper, we should see these pistons start to fire back and forth. So if I just do... Okay, it's definitely way too fast, but yeah, okay. We are lagging a little bit, just that's to be expected. Alright, if we drop 2 items, that should be a good thing, maybe? I don't know why it's so desynced. I have the same delay on all of them. Right? I think that's just lag. Alright. Yeah, we need to slow this down even more. Hold on, let me just... That's even faster. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll probably be good. Okay, it messed up, but it looks good. Okay, cool. Now for a full test. Wow, the lag is really bad. I'm gonna have to use this, only use this farm when I'm not recording, because this is really rough. Oh, I know what the delay is. It's just the fact that comparators have to actually update. That's why they're not in sync. Well, now of course they're not in sync because I'm recording, so nothing's happening. But yeah, they're just a little bit off just because comparators need time to calculate. So that makes sense. That is one thing I didn't realize, is that we really need everything to be spawn proof. And I just realized these got stuck again. Dang it. But yeah, we really need all these to be spawn proof, because if a ghast spawns in here, it is going to be a really sad day. Okay, I think I fixed the problem. I changed the delays between these two, so they do switch up a little bit. Like they'll be almost in the same at one point, like right there, and then other ones they'll be way off from each other. But I have been doing some testing, and I think it all works. So yeah, I think this should all be fine. I added the delay here. There's 3 ticks on this one, and then 2 ticks on that one. So hopefully that works out pretty well. Okay, I'm just adding the drop chute here for the items, and you can barely see the glass. It's kind of cool. Actually, that'll probably look really cool once we're down at the bottom and it's totally done, so you can barely see it. That'll be cool. But yeah, I've been dropping some items down here, like this, and it actually works pretty well, even with the bouncing on the slime. Like you'll see, they should all end up in the chests, eventually. Now, hopefully that's enough to actually keep up with the farm, but it should be alright. Okay. I did notice that sometimes these chests don't get anything, which is a little bit strange, but I think that's just because the items move so fast. And yeah, so this all works really well. Now I'm just going to work on the item sorters, and then the killing platform, and then the spawning platforms. Alright, now for the first test of the dropper system. There's going to be more, don't worry, but let's see. That's assuming it doesn't go over there. I'm trying to watch this. I can't tell. Oh, did something go wrong? Something went wrong. Darn it. So this piston here, when it pulls back, it's always going to pull only this block because of the obsidian over there. But this piston, when it pulls back, sometimes it has the chance of pulling this block with it, which isn't good. And that's what messes it up, is suddenly we have these two things. But I made it so that this piston will always retract first, and then this one will always retract after. So it'll separate, and then this one will retract. And then no matter what happens, it'll separate first. So it should be completely fixed now. And I think it'll all be good. Hopefully that made sense. I don't know. I kind of jumble my words sometimes, especially when I've been working for a while. Yeah. So yeah, sorry about that. And then also, you might be wondering, why is there redstone here? Well, that's because spawn proofing. Packed ice is a spawnable block, And redstone is a non-spawnable block, so I just have this here, doesn't affect the items at all, and nothing spawns. It's good. Alright, let's try this again. If we put those in here, let's start the clock. Can't see. Please, I want to just get on top. How did it instantly break again? What the heck? So it seems to be working now. I didn't shut it off or anything, I just fixed it while it was running. I don't know why that broke there. I really don't. I tried it with the items again, nothing changed. So I guess it works now? It's good. Sometimes the items get stuck a little bit, but they eventually work their way through. Alright, I'm just gonna keep moving on, make some more dropper circuits. Actually, who am I kidding? This one dropper circuit is probably like well over enough from what we need. So I'm just going to cap this off here. If we do need more circuits just to keep up with the items, I will make more. But right now I want to work on the item sorters. Okay, it's hard to see. I picked a bad spot. But I do have the sorting modules in right there. Sorting modules, not modules. And I'm going to turn this off also because it's been really annoying. I think it works because I keep dropping items in there and I keep hearing stuff go. So there's probably a bunch of junk in these chests. But I actually need gold to make the sorters. I totally forgot about those. And just like that, all 3 sorters are working. Now, if we add one more gold, we should see it end up down in the system. Eventually. Yep, I just heard it. There it is. Cool, and then the clock's off, so it's not going to work. But that's awesome. Alright guys, I just had a very smart moment. So remember how we were getting stuck right here? Well, I mean, you probably do. It was only probably about a couple minutes for you guys in video. But yeah, I realized if you move this back one, there's never a face that touches. And the items just have an extra block to travel. And I just tested it. It all works. So I just rerouted everything here. And then now for the next one, I'll just do that at the start. And I am very proud of that. It sounds better. It's a better synchronization and stuff. It just works way better. It's cool. Okay guys, I think the item sorting system, I think it's pretty much done. And there we go, Optifine, I alt-tabbed, oh man. But here, I grabbed some piglin stuff from down in the nether below, so I'm going to split these up a little bit. Maybe something like that. Somewhat even, but also not really. And then I'm just going to put these in randomly, and hopefully we get a stack and 2 gold nuggets and none of this. So, just shift click, just 1, 2. Oh wait, they stack. Darn it. Okay, so it's not going to be very random, but we'll see. Oh wait, I didn't turn anything on. Dang it. These need to go on. And then this needs to go on. Where's the lever? There it is. Okay, so we should start seeing stuff come through, and I picked up 10 of them. That's fine. Yeah, this is cool. I think it's working well. We'll just have to... Okay, that's all of it. Is it a stack in 10? Or a stack in 2? It is, and we didn't get anything else. Nice, this thing works. Okay, so this is what we've got. I think I'm going to stick with this right now just because I'm out of trapdoors. But you'll notice some redstone down here, and that's actually to turn the farm on and off. So you can see how it works right here. These are all the trapdoors down at the bottom, and so piglins will fall down here when they're closed, and they won't die. So they won't. They'll keep up the mob cap, and the farm will be completely off. And if we turn this off here, you can see everything opens up and the farm is on, and that works pretty well. Also, don't worry, these spawning platforms are not. This is not the size that they're going to be. They're going to be a lot bigger. I'm actually going to be doing some math to make sure that they're the maximum height. So they should be pretty good there. And I might actually go get more wood for more trapdoors because I still have a lot of turtle eggs. So we'll see there, and then we'll figure it out, and I'll make this bigger. Okay, 2 things. A, you'll notice all the spawning platforms are gone, and that's because I forgot you need 2 blocks of air above eggs, and I had 1, so it didn't work. But then B, I've also got the first spawning platform completely built out. And they're not spawning now that I'm showing you guys, but we should see some piglins start to spawn, and as soon as they do, they just target the egg and start running in. This farm has been producing a lot. I have 27 gold ingots after about 5 minutes, so it is definitely working. And now let's just wait and see some spawn here for a second. There's some. You can see even super far away, they still track it because it's the perfect distance away. It's 23 blocks in taxi cab distance, so it's perfect. Okay, I did not realize that the magma cubes can spawn on this as well. I'm going to see if that still happens when I have the other spawning platforms on top, because I know that'll stop ghasts, but I'm not sure about magma creams. But if they do, then I think I want to do something with iron golems and make a magma cream farm as well. So like they'll jump off the edge here, and we'll have a dual farm, which would be cool. And yeah, ghasts keep spawning. Don't worry, that'll get fixed eventually. Okay guys, I went AFK for about, I don't know, an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and look at how many blocks of gold we got. And this is with one spawning platform. Here, we can see more coming down now. Yeah, this farm is going to be insane when it's totally done, because this is maybe, I don't know, I need to stop trying to do math in my head, maybe 10% of the way through the actual farm, and I don't know how much better it'll get with more spawning platforms, but yeah, it's definitely just, this is going to be an insane farm. Let's just put it that way. Okay, so cool thing, we have 2 spawning platforms now. You can see the other one down underneath here, and I think we are getting double the rates. I'm not totally positive, but I'm pretty sure we are. And yeah, so that's pretty cool, but what's not cool is this. So this is the shulker box that I kept all my magma in. This is all the magma that we have left. I grossly underestimated how much we would need. Yeah, we need to go get some more. Okay guys, I took a little break from gathering and placing magma blocks. We now have 3 spawning platforms, which is pretty awesome. And I'm going to kill this ghast. First hit. Yeah, let's go. And yeah, so that's what happened. I also did a little bit of testing in creative mode and came up with this system here for magma creams. I think I still need to encase this guy. I'm not sure, we'll have to test that. But overall, magma creams will be jumping and eventually drop down here where I have a killing system designed that we can do. And then this will be on all 4 corners, so we should get magma cream and gold from this farm. This farm is really fast too, by the way. I've been just in passive like testing and stuff. I have, is it this shulker box? No. Here, 52 blocks of gold, and that's not including stuff from a while back. So yeah, this farm definitely works really well. Okay, so we've got all of the iron golems in, and I have noticed that if a magma cream or a magma cube spawns about here, it'll take a while before they get into the range, before they start hopping towards these guys. But yeah, anyway, I finished all of the columns to track them, and then also one of the killing chambers. And magma cubes, dang it, magma cubes are really hard to kill because they're resistant to fall damage and fire. And then cactus would work it'd be hard to work with cactus, so I did this in creative, and it worked in creative, so hopefully it works in survival. But for now, I think I'm actually going to gas-proof this top layer with a layer of glass. I'm not sure how high to do it. Maybe I should do it like right at that level right there. But I'm going to do this because we're getting really good rates for gold, and then I'm also going to start getting magma cream. But for that, I think that'll be good for the time being. I'm almost out of time for this episode, so I think we should just round this off and not leave it up in the air. Okay, guys, it is now the next day, and I have some interesting news. First of all, we got all of this in 10 hours, and this is actually with one killing platform. So like we're gonna have like 4 times that amount of magma cream. So that's pretty good. In the meantime, look at all this gold. We actually filled up all of the chests except for these 2. Like when I got there, we were like just about to fill up this last one here. So that we definitely need to improve the storage here. But it's definitely a success. I am super proud of this farm. I think it's producing a lot considering I just made it like freehand, like with no references or anything. That said, there are quite a few places where we can button things up though. Right here, all of the items were going into this one hopper line, which got backed up really fast, I assume. And when I got there, there was items sitting on here that hadn't been picked up, so we lost stuff there. But I realized this wasn't backed up, this dropper. So if we could take this dropper input and get 2 separate inputs for it, maybe? I'm not totally positive how to do that. Just reroute some of this around. I think that would probably distribute it better, and it would probably eliminate that loss, which would improve our rates even more. Second, I don't know if you saw, but there was a magma cube on top of this spawning platform here that jumped on top of there and jumped off, which isn't good because they then will just sit down there and do nothing. So 2 things, we need to make these higher and also make a glass like boundary wall around the edges here so they don't jump off. And then that way we'll get all of their drops, even if it takes a little while for them to pathfind over there. And then that'll improve our magma cream rates as well, and our piglin rates because there's nothing taking up the spawn cap. Next, like I might have mentioned before, this thing is not going to cut it. I mean, it's good, you know, it stored everything we needed in 10 hours, but what if I want to AFK for a whole day? You know, we need a lot more storage than that, I think. So I think I want to at least quadruple the storage for 40 hours of AFKing, and then also add Magma cream storage, which would be a lot simpler. Finally, I'm turning this farm on and off by hand. You see, like I can shut it off there, and then go shut these 2 clocks off. But I want to make this all one master switch, and then I'll put that in an official AFK platform up above here. And after that, I think this farm will be totally done. Okay guys, I've got a whole layer of glass down, as well as the barriers, and I think this thing will work really well. You see we got the 3 layers here, and no magma cubes should be able to get out of here, which is good, and that's what we want. I think it looks a lot cooler, and it's still gas proof, thankfully, and I'm on my last rocket. But yeah, it's still gas proof and all that. And the only thing I would like to improve, if possible, is the distance that a magma cube can detect an iron golem, because usually if they spawn right here, it takes them a while, or they just don't at all, to see these. But I mean, overall, I think it's okay. This isn't a magma cream farm after all; it's a gold farm, so I think it's going to work pretty well. Okay guys, we got another progress update. I have all of the killing platforms for the magma cubes down, and as well as the droppers for the items. And yes, these are uneven. Don't worry, I didn't actually measure them because it's going to go a lot lower. So don't worry about those. But they will all go into one single storage system, and yeah, that's the extent of it now. Up next, I just need to work on the storage system and then the AFK platform. Should be really good. I only have about 40 minutes left to record this episode, so I'm hoping that I can get this all done, but I think it should be fine. Okay, well, I'll be the first to admit to say that this is a really crude looking system, but hey, the magma cream will go into these chests here, so I mean, we'll make this look pretty someday, but right now it just works. Now I just have to get an AFK platform and an on-off switch for all of this. Should be good. Hopefully I can pull that off. Okay, we've got a little AFK platform here. It's a little sphere. I feel like you can fly in from the top like this, land right here, put your stuff away right there, do your AFK session, and then when you're ready, take your stuff out of there, and then just drop down through here like this. Now it isn't actually centered, which kind of sucks. The trapdoor, I should say, isn't centered. But yeah, I realized that you can't really close the trapdoor, so every time you tried to jump in, you just fall right back out. So I had to move it so that wouldn't happen. But this farm works super duper well. I love it. It's I'm super proud of it, considering I haven't. I've said this like 15 times. Like I haven't done any kind of like referencing of an actual farm. I've looked at game mechanics and stuff on the Wikipedia, but other than that, nope. This is completely out of my brain. I'm so proud of that. That's yeah. I mean, I'm excited. If you couldn't tell, I can't get a word. I can't get a sentence out. But now I got to make an on-off switch, which I think I'll make down there because I do not want to get a sit redstone signal all the way up to that platform. That would stink. Okay, so once again, it's not pretty, but don't worry, we won't see very much of it. I'm gonna have like a nice room here at some point. But this thing does work. Right now the farm isn't on, as you can probably hear by the lack of pistons. But as soon as we hit this lever, all the clocks start going, and everything up there opens up. And I've tested it. Everything works perfectly. It's really great, honestly. I'm proud of this once again. You've heard me say that a million times today, but yeah, this thing totally works. Okay, and with that, that's all I've got time for today. So I want to thank you guys for watching. It really does mean a lot to me. And if you haven't already, I'd like to ask you to consider subscribing. That'd mean a lot too. But in the meantime, that's all I've got time for today. So I'll see you guys in the next one. See you later.